Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm just getting the link out right now. We're gonna get started. Shout out to you if you're currently watching. I see you, Diochland. You're already holding on there. But yeah, we're gonna talk about everything Zen. Just tweeting out the link, and we're gonna get it going. Congratulations. Dude, I'm hyped for you though. You fucking called that shit. Me, on the other hand, I'm over here. Hold on, let me close this door. Yo, what's up, YouTube? Hello, world. How's it going, cyberspace, internet land? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, aka More World Peace, the DJ / producer. You already know the cadence, man. I'm a DJ / producer / artist / designer. I guess now I'm a dev, so / dev. And yeah, man, I am a crypto enthusiast. What else are we calling this? We're calling this subject matter expert on the Zen ecosystem. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. Still dealing with, as you can see, the feng shui of what I got going on. But today is the day where I get to move everything back and be back in whatever the fuck I was doing before, which is just being over there. But yeah, shout outs to everyone that's been pulling up and liking and subscribing to the channel. Really do appreciate the support. Everyone following me on X and supporting me in that direction as well. Really do appreciate it. Shout outs to you guys and anybody who's been picking up memberships. big ups to you. We will be running that back this week. Oh wait, hold up. I see what's going on here. I had a little stutter because I was making some music. I was trying to get back on the music flow. So, I was like fucking around. Have my Ableton open. Let me close that. All the VSTs slowing my computer down. Man, robotic. We gotta get rid of this. No, we ain't gotta save this, bro. Don't worry about saving this, bro. Just get rid of it. Yeah, damn, man, we got everything open. Everything. We gotta close all this shit. Force quit. I gotta always remind myself to quit everything before I start streaming, so I can have fluidity. There we go. What's up, y'all? All right, we ready now. But yeah, shout outs Tree City West. Man, big ups to him, bro. His channel is going up. Been having fun hanging out in his chat. So if you see him, he's got a wrench over here, and he's got an hourglass. So big ups. But yeah, copy paste that guy's URL into your YouTube. Make sure you follow him. He's got great content for the Zen community as well as for the development community. Yo, if you out here trying to dev it out. But yeah, man, we been kicking back. Shoot, I hate how this isn't centered. Hold on, let's see what we can do. We're just gonna do it like this. Widescreen and me right here. All right, but yeah, man, look at Bitcoin doing its damn thing, man. As you guys know, I'm bearish, and me being a bear and seeing this happen, this is like chopping me up. But the good thing is that I'm in ordinals, so I have Bitcoin, and I'm like, hey, let's go, man. Fuck it, rally up. What I wanted being a bear in this environment as a crypto user, I wanted lower prices because I want to see the market get exhausted. And at the same time, I'm kind of going with the sentiment that I hear from the traditional finance bros. So now the question is starting to come to me where I'm saying to myself, are the traditional finance bros curving us experienced crypto users? Because we've now seen 2 times in Bitcoin's history where the real world did interrupt its glory. Okay, so when you're looking at like the history of Bitcoin, you got to zoom out on this one. So I would say I'd recommend going to 12 months, right? And as well, you want to get a good chart. If you're just starting to chart Bitcoin because it just started going up, you've been a degen. Now everybody's like, yeah, we getting back into Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? So if you're starting to hear that in your click, all right, get a good chart. I recommend Bitstamp. Some people like Bitfinex. Those are like the OG charts. They have the most data. So they just, or how should I say this? More bots are set up on those pools. So people tend to watch those more and you just get more data out of those particular ones. But you can do, again, Coinbase. You can do Binance. You can do OKX. Whatever the fuck you want to do. You can chart anything. But yeah, again, I like data. So this Bitstamp goes all the way back to 2011. Now, looking at this, man, this shit looks great for Bitcoin on the 12, right? And we know Bitcoin going up. That's why we're in crypto. All right. The bearish concept is to accumulate low and not get wrecked while moving upwards. Right. So you always want to have that risk management in your own crypto world, even though people see crypto as a risk, right? They call it a risk off asset, which I hate that term where people think they're being risky being in the bits when realistically, like, this is where it's at. We need more integration if all cryptocurrencies in the reality. I'm a big humongous promoter of that notion of we need e-commerce to become cryptocurrency as soon as possible to re-energize the fucking retail market. Like, retail is boring. Imagine how cool it would be with more incentivized designing of, delivering products. That's why I like NFTs. Love the way that it's a big ass experience and you get JPEG. But yeah, with that said, that's why I'm looking at Bitcoin and I'm saying to myself, are the fucking traditional finance bros mind fucking us and making us think? Because if you've been following the traditional concept, they say when the dollar pumps, that means that people are going to risk off assets such as Bitcoin, such as shitty stocks. Because this is a shit stock. They're supposed to sell this shit. Why aren't they selling this shit, guys? My mind is fucked right now. So I'm kind of calling it a tiny psyop, where, in my opinion, as an experienced crypto user, trying to play it safe and not get wrecked, there could be the speculation that this is the real decoupling. Eric Wall, some people would say he's annoying as fuck, and I would say the same. He's pretty annoying, but I do like his blurbs. So this is a fun read. I would say go to his X page, and he wrote a blurb where it came out, I think it was like yesterday. I read it. It's yesterday. Let's look up this one. No, it's not this one. So yeah, it's this one right here. So is it different this time? So it's kind of cool to see there's other people out there that are also feeling the same way, where it's like, hey, we're trying to relate this emotion, because this is an emotional part of, you want it to go up, but you don't want it to go up too fast because you don't want people to get wrecked, and you don't want it to, benefit someone else, because that's why it goes up. That's that traditional shit, right? But we know Bitcoin, when everything sets in place, when all the EFTs, when all the ETFs and integration of retail is really, put into Bitcoin, we know that it's going to soar, because again, I believe Bitcoin is the voice of crypto. You say Bitcoin and everything follows behind it. You can't even say proof of work without people thinking about Bitcoin, right? With Zen blocks and everything. So with that being said, since it is the voice of cryptocurrency, it is ready to roar. Question is this a fake out? And again, the traditional settlement is that if the Dixie is pumping, Bitcoin should be dumping. And I don't even know. I feel like everyone in the traditional idea right now is like, what the fuck? And again, if you're in crypto, that's the cool thing about it. If you're doing ordinals, if you're mining Zen, if you're playing xengame, if you're checking this shit every day, you should be able to reap the benefits of a pump and not be scrambling to be like, where's my cryptocurrency? And I'm always trying to tell people that shit in my reality. Like, if you're trying to get into crypto, just start your DCA today. $10 a day. Open a Coinbase account. Link your credit card. You can even do it with Cash App. $10 a day, so that when the pump happens, you go, oh, I've been buying that shit for weeks. Thank God, So I'm happy that it's going up. I hope that it keeps going up. As you can see, I do have a bearish line. So it's amazing to see this breakout. And this is what I want to relate to Zen. Zen will have these same things. That's what we're seeing right now. When we have breakouts, they'll be strong buys. And this is the dope concept of a green candle. Sometimes you don't really get to be a part of this, but if you've been buying Bitcoin and staying or paying attention to the markets, you saw this candle and you were like, yo, 30K to 35, that's ridiculous. Or it was 30K to 34. That's pretty crazy. That was a huge buy. That's a solidified candle of buy. So that's why it's like our buy is going to follow, because from here we can go up. So I'm sure everybody's looking at the same shit as I'm looking at. But yeah, my next target for Bitcoin to break or to show resistance would be 38,000. Where we are right now, this is a good zone to either tip over and trade sideways. But yeah, man, I mean, if you've made it, shit, always remember to take profits. I still want to see Bitcoin trade back down into this range here, but we'll see what happens. Again, the one doomsday feeling that I have is the uncertainty of what is the reality. And I just hope that we're not being put into some trap. And I actually hope that we are being distracted. Oops, where's it at? I hope it is a distraction because Bitcoin's about to take off. Like, because this is the most mind blowing. Every single analyst of traditional economics is literally saying Bitcoin down because of this. And Bitcoin keep going up, man. What the fuck? What up, Future Forward? Zen is Dead says unique screen name. What up, Penny? What up, Aaron? What up, Zion? P-Zen is going to be expensive. I can feel that. Yeah, let's talk about Zen. But yeah, that's like how I'm feeling about Bitcoin right now. If Bitcoin, I feel like it's super solid. Go all in with life savings solid. I don't really know yet. I would say you could continue your DCA. So no fears there. You don't want to be DCAing at the top, right? And that what the whole reason you DCA is so that when you get to the top, you take profits. So yeah, continue the DCA. Who knows where this is gonna stop? If you read this Eric Wall tweet, you'll see where he kind of breaks down with the same idea, where it's like, do geopolitical concepts really play a factor in the price of Bitcoin, or is this the part where what it was invented for, it starts to become its utility, which is a hedge against world inflation. All currencies, whatever currency you're in right now, whether it's the dollar, the peso, the franc, I don't even know if that's a fucking one. I don't know. The pound, all of those, the euro, the yen. Bitcoin is for you. And so is the Zen coin. So we're seeing a healthy pullback right now on Zen. Let's pull it up. I paid 1.3 million PLS, and for my 10 VMU DBs NFT, I received 1.8. Is that a million, or is that just one? No, I'm just kidding. That must be a million posts. That's what I'm assuming that is. So Tree City West saying he ROI'd the first day of DB's NFTs. That's dope. That's super dope. All right, so let's look at this. So I haven't been live since Friday. If you were with me here on Friday, I've been drawing doomsday scenarios, doom buggies. How about that? We'll call that doom buggy scenarios, where we're gonna have to go and get kind of ratchet for a little bit while the market figures itself out, right? Similar to Bitcoin, right? The market will figure itself out, and if you believe in cryptocurrency, you're just riding the wave as the market comes behind you. Just being involved is gonna give you a lot, all right? So in Zen, it's the same thing. It has Satoshi's vision. It's following the first principles on the Ethereum blockchain. All you need is gas and some time. You can make some Zen, right? And people stop making Zen, Zen becomes scarce, and yada yada yada. So what's happening right now, I'll take these lines off, is moving averages are pushing us to new levels. So this is a healthy pullback that we got going here. And if you were here Friday, like I was saying, we wanted to see this push through that 72 on the daily, which it did. All right. Because the 72, like I was saying before, it acts as a like magnet and it keeps things down. It doesn't like things to cross. So I was really hoping we would get that. Right. Because the last time we got that, you see back here, same shit. All right. Pushed to the 72, got rejected, pushed up and over, got rejected, came right back down to it and blasted off. All right, so we're in that same scenario, but with the 200 is involved this time, because we're deep in Zen, guys. 300 and something days into this now. All right. So the 200 is here, is ready to be tested. It's ready for, for us to see, hey, is that something that we're looking at? Right. For my guy there that says this Zen is dead, bro, you need to learn how to chart because you're missing out on the bag at this point. And that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a reality check for a lot of people who don't want to miss out on the bag. You might be going through this right now, participating in a project that you don't even like, but you don't want to miss out on the bag. That's what's gonna happen in Zen, and we're seeing the effects right now amongst our own community. So we're driving the push, right? This is community driven, because we could be dumping on each other, but instead we're driving the price. And now what's cool is that we are where we are now. So next stop traditionally would be that 200, going back to our early October call here. You know what I'm saying? After the birthday, let's get it up here. All right, 600%, bitch. It's a great move. All right. And this is the thing about Zen, in my opinion, is that it's community driven. So where we are right now, so the chart that everybody sends you when they go, oh, let me show you Zen. And then they send you this chart. Oh, they don't send you the trading view, because that looks alive. Right? They're gonna send you that what is it called? The coin market cap one, where it looks like it's like dead. It's just a line going straight. So now this is starting to look like something. And it's been over a year, so it's been battle tested. That's gonna start being a vocabulary term people use to explain the price of Zen. Oh, this is a battle tested price. This is seen the test of time over the course of a year. So pumps are possible, multiple occasions, 2 multiple pumps. There was some other small ones in here, but this one really was a catalyst one. So right here, what we had to start the catalyst was xengame. And we just started talking about it, so I'm kind of salty that it ended. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I didn't ROI shit, nigga. I got pennies back, boy. So I'm gonna have to approach this differently. Now, there's 2 ways to think about this. One way is to blame yourself, which is really true. It's like, damn, I should have been paying attention to the game. And I was paying attention. The gas was around 30, 40, 50, 60, right? It was going up like in those fluctuations. And I thought that would be the game ender, but I didn't really think it was going to be the buzzer beater. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know we were going to be in buzzer beater time. So I turned it off for a little bit. Literally came back 15 minutes later, and shout outs Super Blah. They went ahead. They won the pot. This person's active. I'm seeing them in the Telegram. A lot of people are happy that they won. So it is nothing but love, I'm a good sport. It was a game. I'm just kind of like, fuck, I'm sure there's a lot of people around there right now that are like, yo, fuck. But there are just some ways we could have played this better. And I have some tinfoil hat theories on why it ended. But yeah, that's like, I don't know. Maybe that's for our members only stream. I'm so salty it ended. Yeah, Aaron, I feel you on that. They need to rename Pulse Chain to Zen Chain. We are the only ones that use it. I feel you on that one too. What up, Dad? Yeah, I mean, I'll be on Pulse Chain, bro. We're gonna talk about DBZen in a second too, because it looks like it went crazy over there. But yeah, I'm pretty salty that it ended. But what it was as a community, I think we just fell off the timer because the gas was so high, and then you also have like the market pumping. So it's just some predictable scenarios that would give the bidders the perfect scenario. So if you're thinking it from the bidders standpoint, from the people that were still paying $50 in gas to buy a key, they kind of won that shit. So where would you benefit in round 2 if you're like me and you didn't win shit in round 1? Right now, you got to really pay attention to how you want to drive the game. Okay, so the game is still pretty fun. This is my honest review of the game ending and the game getting ready to start again in 2 hours. So majority of the people who ROI'd, it seems like, burned their keys and got into the first fair launch. So if you got into that first fair launch and you managed to really think the game was going to end and burned your keys, you more than likely walked away with a little bit more ETH than you started with. Also those that put up an Apex, they got over 13 ETH that they shared. So depending on how much gas you spent to register your Apex, you probably ROI'd on that. So there is these other two areas that you could have used to try to ROI on your key purchases. And I guess that's the real gamble in xengame now. The biggest gamble you're going to take is, because now what's funny though, so it's a lot of different things I'm learning here. So the other thing that was funny was fuck, I should have probably took the money I used to buy the keys to make an Apex, because that would have been a way more solid play of less risk tolerance in this game, thinking that the game would actually end. I really thought it wasn't going to end, because again, FOMO 3D lasted for a long time, game one. And it makes me think though now, reanalyzing the whole situation, I'm like, oh, maybe FOMO 3D can never happen again, because at the time too, Ethereum was hundreds of dollars. It wasn't thousands of dollars. So to put a number on that is a lot of hopium. So 64 ETH really was pretty much the top of the game. So will the next game get above 64 ETH? I don't know. I feel like if ETH goes low enough, then yeah. If ETH keeps going higher and higher, then it could be one of these things where it's just a constant game. It's not what we thought it was in 2017. And 2017 will never happen again. Where there is though is this key burn, right? So the key burners, they came out ahead. They were the real winners because they didn't believe the game would last. And that's what's cool about burning your keys. If you don't think the game will last, you could totally burn your keys at the right moment, claim your rewards, put your keys into a burner pool, which will now be exploited, you could say, because there's going to be more participants in the burn key now, because now people are going to be scared that the game really isn't going to end. Which is great for people who want to stay staked in the game, right? Staked is to hold your keys. So it's good for those people, because then there's less people in the key holder and the stakeholder pool getting divs every day, right? So that's why I didn't burn my keys. I honestly thought the game was going to keep going, so I didn't want to mess up my position. Yeah, I learned a lot, you know what I'm saying? I'm just salty that it ended. I wish I would have streamed yesterday. I wish I would have done it. We would have gotten that timer back to 12 hours. Yo, the Crypto Bro stream for sure would have got that timer back to 12 hours, man. But yeah, that's what it was. It was just no one was paying attention to it. And if you burned your keys, came out ahead, I just, yeah, I don't know. I guess I learned something. Fuck. See, this is why not to hate on DeFi, but this is why I'm having so much fun in Zenblocks. Because I'm learning, but I'm not having to lose no money or anything. I ain't got to lose no energy, no stress. I'm just mining blocks and learning new ways to use utility stuff. Zenblocks is going crazy right now. We'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so when xengame ended, it's going to start again. Hopefully when it starts again, people do play it with a lot of ETH. Because again, I said there is still a risk, and it's going to be the biggest reward. The biggest reward now will definitely be keeping your keys. Because if you can keep your keys and the game can keep going, and you might have to turn into a game moderator if you want to play this. And this is probably what's going to happen next, because I thought there was game moderators. That's my tinfoil hat theory. So they let the game go. That's why I was low key high. I was like, yo, they let the game go. I would have fucking streamed if I knew the game was at risk. But hopefully the pod can keep going up. We'll see what happens though next. If ETH really does have a pullback, expect xengame to get a ton of ETH in it. If this is truthfully the catalyst event where people are gonna try to use Bitcoin as a safe haven versus the war, that's gonna be a nutty thing. So I don't know I don't really know, dude. That's just like, imagine me saying that, like, oh wow, the narrative now is that Bitcoin is gonna bring sovereignty to the planet, so people need a, so because people don't like what the war is, so it's popping off because people are selling their war dollars. It will get pretty. That's the only thing I can imagine, because the main holders of the people keeping the Bitcoin price up are the people controlling the war in the fucking price of Bitcoin. So that's why I'm like, what is going on here? Like, how is this happening? You know what I mean? Like, you get a dip and the dip would crush altcoins. Every alt would flow into Bitcoin over the next 2 months. If it was dipping, everybody would know, okay, it's time for me to take my, and that's why I'm a little speculative, because I'm like, hey, are people pumping Bitcoin and alts are following? And then now they're getting ready to do that thing where they sell their alts back into bits as Bitcoin dips and altcoins dip harder. And as we can see right now, it's already starting to take its roll back. It's at 33. We need to push to 28. That's the reality of Bitcoin. So it does not need to be doing this right now. It needs to keep going. So hopefully it's what they would say. It's a relief. It's a relief. It's a relief rally. All right, let's see if it catches the 200. So 31. Hey, it's got enough relief at 31, man. It don't need to be relieved no longer when it gets right here on the 15 at least. On the 1, it's got to find a bod. So that's why on the 15, it could find that 200. And moving averages are good things to put on your chart to monitor your chart. And again, we don't trade, dude. We just watch it for gas because you want to get it on the dip. So congratulations to the bulls. Shit popped off. Kind of missed your target there by quite a bit. Hopefully this is the relief to keep the rally going. So that's what you have to believe. Damn, son, would you find this? So on the traditional markets, my MAs are 200s and a 50. The 50 being red, the 200 being yellow. So you'll see here right on the 50, a lot of people watch the 50. This is why I don't really dig it, but I'll keep it for reference. Whereas on my personal chart, like I'm charting Zen, I'm using the 72 because I want to be a little bit more, customized in my moving average feeling. So I know it's real. Over here, I know it's real. Over here, this is a perfect example of like why you can use moving averages to see the market, right? So mainstream, everyone's looking at the 50. Everybody's got their bots set up on the 50. So as soon as this tested this and this 200 came up, this is a traditional like waterfall, whatever, breakdown or whatever the fuck they call that shit. I don't know. But you'll see here every time it tests the 50, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, dip. So this could be a relief. But I mean, why would you want to buy into some sort of market where you can totally see that it's being robotically pushed? Like, oh my God. It makes me sad though, because DXN didn't do anything during this motherfucking move. I had set an alert and everything, but I got stuck in a meeting at work. I came out and it was over. Damn, Tree City West, you got to set up a bot next time. That's the next move. You got to you got to take the highest risk possible. Set up a bot that can buy that key for you to win the game. We're going to ask ChatGPT. Still a weird word to say. Look at Zen USDT. Oh, you got the wrong. You should never look at Zen in stable because Zen is crypto. So since Zen is crypto, you always want to look in the ETH. You never look in the USDT because that's not real. Like, who holds USDT in crypto? So that pool is the smallest. You can see it too. Just type in Zen. Oops. When you type in Zen on deck screener, you'll see all the top pairs are going to be with ETH. And that's just because it is what it is. Even Zen VMPX is kind of nuts that VMPX was the first coin to really take that relationship. Kind of sad on that. I wish it was DXN, but a little piece of me almost feels like the FUD in between what is a Jack Lemmon and what is a Roz. It created this weird like world where people don't pair the two, but you need Zen to make DXN. It makes no sense to me. But yeah, it's really cool to see VMPX up here when you type in Zen, because that shows you that this is a relationship tool where you use the value of Zen to bring value to others behind it. It's gonna be sick, man. Oh, we even got Phoenix up here. But yeah, USDC is way down here, 73, 7.3 in liquidity. Nobody's over there. Maybe next time. Chad says, are we dumping? Yeah, we got the healthy pullback here happening. So what we want to do is get back to this level, 50, 6051. That's going to be what we want to see. This is a critical level we needed to break out. And you see what I mean right here? We broke up out of here. And then we broke up out of here and broke out of the 72. So our chart is ready to rumble. The thing is that we do have inflationary forces that can play a factor in the sell-off. And it's in each time we move, each time Zen makes a move up, it's going to always make a harder move back. And then we have to rebalance essentially the sheets. This is kind of why I'm saying if we can get through here and we can trade sideways, we can definitely get here. It's just part of the game. The game is to get the gains. So traders enter markets and start to move them. What they want to see is pullbacks. So the same thing would be to be said on Bitcoin, is that Bitcoin, it needs a pullback so some traders can enter the market, because they're not going to enter if it just keeps going up and up and up. Right? So we want to see them save the price. Problem is the further we get away from these MAs, bro, like, oh, Geronimo, right? Geronimo, got a hodl though, hodl. And you wanna see this you wanna see it recover a little bit. Don't recover a little bit and dump, because as this moving averages get closer and closer to the price, that means it's becoming more and more stable. Yeah, you should do some research on moving averages if you've never used them before. It's like the first thing you learn in charting cryptos. How do my moving averages work? I don't know why this is so stupid. I hate this thing stoops, bro. But yeah, this is gonna affect Zen. So that's why on Zen we're already seeing a pullback. It's just part of the game. I don't know why people attach Zen to the mainstream market, but at the same time, I'm cool with it, because it just solidifies that we have traders, we have real traders on this price, and I don't need to worry about it if there's traders there. That's another reason why you don't need to worry about Bitcoin. If you're DCAing, these price actions shouldn't mean anything to you, because you've got a target, right? Maybe your target's 50K. Maybe your target is 65, so you're at your all-time high. Maybe your target a little higher, right? Maybe you're up here with the bruh, right? Bro, crypto bro, what do you think Bitcoin's gonna go on some hopium? I think we can see a $500,000 Bitcoin. How big is that from here? Pause. How many gains if I'm DCing $10 a day from this price? From this wee price here? 1,000%. Nice. And you mean to tell me that if Bitcoin were to go with 1,000% from right here to here, that nothing else would follow? Like, psych. What do you think Zen's gonna do, man? What do you think Ethereum's gonna do? What do you think? I don't even like this coin, right? Now we're rooting for coins we don't even fuck with. What do you think XRP is gonna do? God damn, what is XRP doing right now? Jesus. Sorry, that was a reaction right there. Wasn't expecting to see that. Slaughterhouse. Sheesh. Came straight to his 200. Somebody dumped the whole bag. Damn. Oh shit, the Oceanland with the fizz hive. The hammer gets polished. and the crowd arrives at the stage. They are celebrating. They are happy. When the hammer is ready, doors get closed. Damn, bro, what you writing a novel right now? It's a novel. What up, busy? Nah, bro, we want to see higher than where it is right now. We want to see it. BlackRock owns all the Bitcoins, though. The Fed owns everything. That's why I'm like, in the beginning of the stream, I was saying it's amazing to see it doing what it's doing, because it makes me really question, like, can Bitcoin be better than the traditional system of crypto? And is now the time to throw our own psyop into the psyops, where we just start telling people like, yeah, man, we going into Bitcoin. Like, everybody moving over there, the whole planet. We saying fuck this government shit. Oh man, they're not gonna show my video in another country now. But no, but yeah, that's like what I'm hoping is happening, because that's the only reason Bitcoin should be moving up, is because we, the people, are saying we're just dividing ourselves from Bitcoins. Because when you look at the metrics of Bitcoin, it's not really on our side. So there's other websites like Glassnode, where you can get like on-chain analysis. Oh, actually, no, I want to go to, is it Glassnode? What is that thing called? Damn, I forgot the name of it. What is it called? Fuck. I can't think of it, but it was like one where I can see all of the exchanges and stuff. But I like all this, I like Glassnode. They have a ton of fun charts for you to learn about Bitcoin and all that stuff. This one though, it doesn't have. Man, I wish I could remember this website. But yeah, there's one website where you can literally see how many. Let's see if. Oh yeah, Coin Glass. Crazy. Glassnode, Coin Glass. I guess. Zen blocks. XN. Everybody got their own fucking spins on spins. I wouldn't be surprised if they're all the same, to be honest. This is a great website though. So what I like about this website is you can see the exchanges. And then damn, what's wrong with this thing here? Maybe I gotta make this smaller. Alright, there we go. So exchanges. Where's it at? Oh, data. Is that where we at with it? Alright, data. There we go. So here you can see like the data like on grayscale. You can see their Bitcoins. And then you can also see Bitcoins on exchanges. And what we can see right now is that like in the last 7 days, you know, lots of Bitcoins are leaving Binance, but a lot of them are entering Coinbase. So that's what you don't really want to see that. And look at this 30-day change. Like, oh shit, over the last 7 days, you mean all 8,000 Bitcoins came in the last 7 days? Damn. Damn. You telling me they don't believe in Bitcoin? Why are they going to the exchange? Right, we want to see it leaving the exchange. A lot of them are leaving Binance. You know what I'm saying? So that might be your flag for Binance. This one is the one for me though. This BitMax. People are really getting rid of their Bitcoins out of BitMax. They're using this opportunity to get out of BitMax. And that's a leverage platform that went bad. That's still around. But it went bad. So everybody's like, that's what, get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of amount of supply. Same with BitHub. This is crazy to see people really getting out of BitHub. This was one of the leading Bitcoin MLM exchanges. So, I mean, if you're following crypto, bro, I'm on a different path. I'm a different trajectory, bro. I did a lot of research to learn about about this crypto shit. I learned from influencers, but I learned the game. I didn't necessarily learn the knowledge. So the knowledge I learned on my own. And that's what's really funny to see. Some of these leading exchanges, Bitfinex, Coinbase, Gemini, Kraken, OKX, all have Bitcoin's flowing in, but then seeing Binance and some of the shadier ones having Bitcoins fly out. So it's the balance system here doesn't really make any sense. But all in all, I don't want to see any Bitcoin. I want to see all this red. I don't want to see zero green. Right? Bitcoins to exchanges means Bitcoin's on sale, bro. Right? That's why we need ordinals. That's why we need base layer Bitcoin activity ASAP so that we can monetize the price inside the price. And until that moment happens, I don't see the liquidity coming into Bitcoin. And I see people giving their Bitcoins to, BlackRock. Like, that's what I see. I see people giving their Bitcoins to the feds. I don't see them putting it in their wallet and living out Satoshi's vision. So that's a little bit of my beef with the bits. And it's just right here, so the price itself is going to be very volatile because a lot of people, again, are holding their Bitcoins, looking to trade, make some money. We're getting closer to the holiday season. It's another reason why people would trade Bitcoin right now. And you don't really want to hear those type of things. It's the holiday season. I need some money. Like, shit going to be traded to the downside. But yeah, celebration though. I'm still celebrating. Woo! Celebration. Make sure you hit the like button. One time. We still here. Let's go. What up, new woe? What happened? Oh, Zen is dumping. At this point, you can't really point out like Zen, because Zen is doing its thing. Like there's no way to remove the credibility from Zen at this point. You needed to end it like a year ago. But now after a year, it's found stability. It's not like it did another 99% the day the year came. So I'm sorry, G. Almost though. Zen was almost dead. How about that? Zen was almost dead. And then Jack Levin said, I'm not going to buy that shit. And then all the fucking other people were like, oh yeah, we can pump this. And then they pumped it and then you followed. So hopefully they keep pumping it. But yeah, I don't know where the mainstream liquidity is going to come from. So I'm hyped that we're doing this, and I pray, and I'm trying to talk to you people out there holding the price. Let's get that 600%, man. You were with me. We were all here. So we all know this 200 is where we want to go. If you're not going to take us there, then I get it. This is it. That's all we're going to get. Which is fine. 100. That's what I mean, though. Like, the reality right now would say, yeah, take profit, because it's 154%. Why are you gambling for 600%? That's some influencer shit, So that's kind of why, like, I'm praying that we would get that. But the likelihood, it would all be on miners. It would all be on influencers, and all be on market makers. And if they feel like, nah, man, like, I'm holding the price, and for me right now, I don't need it to go this high, because that brings in other traders and they might steal this from me. So that's another thing that I think is also happening, is that whoever's in position right now, they don't want to lose position. And we can see that on the verse ETH chart. So another good chart to look at is verse ETH. So right now on verse ETH, we pull back to our critical level of reissuing ourselves back into a dip. So if we did continue to pull back, and again, this is because miners are taking ETH. And why would they take the ETH? To sell the ETH at a high price before the ETH stops going up. So if the ETH stops going up, then everyone's going to sell the Zen and panic to sell the ETH and panic. And, the cycle continues. And that's what's crazy. That's the problem. And whatever, bro. Nobody cares about Zen blocks. But yeah, like, that's why I'm into Zen blocks, because I just don't care for this whole, like, oh, we created a coin to sell it for another coin. Like, that's how I got into all of this shit. In the very, very beginning, all the Bitcoiners said we trade the shit coins to make more Bitcoins, because they couldn't mine Bitcoins. So they traded shit coins to make more Bitcoins. And that's just the culture of this. So the same thing is happening on Zen, and that's one of the reasons why it just is hard for it to go up, because the market makers want the ETH, and they're gonna want the ETH when ETH is at risk of falling further. So that you see that this is so perfect of a setup. Pump Zen 100%. Roll the fucking rewards back into the ETH, because now ETH, over October 8th? Let's see, where was ETH at on October 8th? Let's go to a daily. So October 8th. Ethereum, it was at 1634. So pumping Zen, since then, you missed out on that whole ETH dip. You could have gotten the Zen more stable. ETH dips, fucking buy the bottom of ETH, pumping ETH and Zen at the same time, just to roll back into ETH, just to take the ETH back into the USD. You know, that's just normal. That's normal crypto stuff. But that's kind of why, again, I'm looking at the way the world is working, and I hope my tinfoil hat flat earthers out there are real, and they're saying we're separating from the dollar. It's a psyop. Not him sued by 33 state agents. That is a psyop. If you know the number 33, you know what time it is. Yeah, what's happening in the mainstream markets? Before I start talking about Zen blocks, I'm just chilling right now. Crypto does good ups until the holidays. What up, more crypto? Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm learning the cycle. I can't wait to be in the mix of the cycle. Definitely this is where the new crypto millionaires are about to be made. It's going to be between now and 25. So it doesn't matter what the fuck you're in. It should all do good. As long as you're rooting for the right things, it should do good. And if you don't want to do a lot of, again, energy, because you just got into crypto and you're fascinated on how it can release you from the current matrix, if you're one of those, then yeah, I would say find your favorite crypto because of research, not because somebody told you to like it. And this is when you'll be able to find yourself in a very good situation. Just like everybody who was around 2015, their reward didn't come until 2017. And then they still didn't have enough crypto to trade sideways until 18, 19, 20. And that's why now we're in 23, where a lot of people have crypto from the beginning and they're looking to move it to a new place. You know, so I think Zen is one of those coins where people are going to move a lot of traditional cryptocurrencies into it because of how fairly launched it is and how liquid it has become and how liquid it will become, and then how finite it will become. That's gonna fuck people's fucking heads up. And then the same thing goes for like Zen blocks, because a lot of the people who are getting ready to buy Zen, they're not gonna come in from the ETH. They're not gonna be coming in from the EVM side as much anymore. They're probably gonna be coming in from here. And this is significant because this is physical money. All right, the thing about Zen that is kind of stupid is that Zen is Ethereum, so it's not physical money. It's fucking crypto. And like I just said, there's people sitting on crypto since 2017. They got a lot more than you, and they've been playing this rotating recycle game for the longest time. And they just have more crypto to rotate and recycle longer than most. And what's better than Zen, bro? There's so many things to rotate in. It's amazing. But yeah, looking at Zen blocks has seen an amazing rise in the difficulty yesterday. We're now at 7740. Oh, excuse me, 77,400. Amazing to watch this difficulty rise. This is important for security of the network. So as this increases, that means more people are joining the network, creating a harder algorithm. And as the algorithm grows in users, it just becomes more complex to share the math problems. You need more power to share the math problems. You know what I'm saying? The light bulb getting the most power is going to shine the hardest in Zen blocks. And that's what's cool to watch. And again, as the difficulty rises, it becomes more expensive to make light, which means that the players playing the game typically are the bigger players. They're not just Joe Schmo in his basement, pressing buttons. These are builders. And it's so amazing to watch them come into Zen blocks, not know shit about Zen, but know about this whole computer code and know the value of like storing work in tokenized hashes such as Zen blocks. They know about that shit, and it's been really cool watching them. So you can see here over time, our all-time high of unique miners was 15,000. This is with the CPUs. So a lot of people did fall off, and that's why I kept mining, because and that's why I keep educating about it, because I don't want you to fall off. I want you to stay active. As you can see, the active miners is only 867 active miners, and the difficulty is increasing. That means that you're kind of falling behind if you're not minting Zen blocks right now. And what I mean by falling behind is just like how people got a lot of Ethereum because they mined it, they have a lot of Bitcoin because they mined it. Zen blocks is following the same trajectory, and as we can already see, we had a significant amount of interest and then a stable amount of active users. So not a lot of cryptos are like this. So now if you want to do more research on blocking, there's one called mining pool stats. Is Zen blocks a cap supply? Zenium is a cap supply. So like here, let me pull up does this show over time? This doesn't show it. So basically, super blocks aren't capped. They just have a difficulty rate of creation where you need 65 characters in the hash and Zen 11 in order for you to make a super block. So this one is just mathematically rare. Zuni blocks are what we're calling the Doge of the chain. So the reason why the Zuni block was invented or created was to express how flexible the Zen blocks code can become in order for people to do multi-coin mining. A lot of cryptocurrencies, such as like Ethereum can't create a new ETH without forking the whole ledger. In Zen blocks, you could essentially modify you can modify the miner to make a block and or make something basically. So you just modify it to make something. It just makes a brand new hash with a brand new word to be found using Argon 2. And inside of the miner, as people mine Zen blocks and super blocks, they can also look for some of these other blocks. And that's what the Zuni is representing. So it's more of a meme coin, more of a zit, a pimple, something to hate. It's kind of how I think of it. I hate Zuni blocks. I see those show up and I cringe a little bit. I go, fuck, I don't want that. I want a super, I want a regular block. I hate this. But the overall master code will have Zunis. If you don't want Zunis, you can remove it from your miner and it'll never print a Zuni. And that's what's really cool about the Zuni blocks. But yeah, there's no actual cap on regular blocks, because the regular blocks themselves, they represent each hashed timestamp in the blockchain. So right now we don't have transactions. That's kind of why I said a little scrambled, because right now all we have are confirmations of finding Zen 11. So if you find Zen 11 while you're hashing, you're gonna receive a reward, which is gonna be a block. Then that block is gonna be producing. So here's me right now. I'm still mining. Been mining this one. This is my rig. Been leaving it on, going on 54 hours. So it's pretty cool to see. But let's look at my actual Zen blocks. Talk about the Zen blocks. People go away. What was the update yesterday with the Zen blocks? I need to know. There was no update yesterday. What's happening is that they're optimizing the miner to get the best hash rate. So if you haven't updated your miner in your computer, you're gonna need to make sure you update that. And I'll show you in a second ways to do that, actually. So I just broke 1,000 blocks yesterday. I was pretty hyped. It's a milestone for me. So now I have 10,000 xeNFTs. So xeNFT is the gas token you receive for mining blocks. It's the reward for mining. And this is the uniqueness now. This is like Jack Levin said, this is the novelty approach of Zen blocks. Is that Zen blocks is essentially at the genesis of each block creation, creating voting blocks and gas blocks. Or you can, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a block, but gas and a voting block. Typically, you don't get gas in a voting block. When you actually think about it, like when you mined ETH, and then you got the ETH, you spend the ETH. Right? There's no like, oh, I have ownership of the work I've done on the chain. Look at all these blocks I have. Right? So right now, the block infrastructure of Zen blocks is infinite because it's the infrastructure. Who knows how many transactions are going to happen. But over time, as transactions happen, Xenium or xeNFT will have an S-curve or a halvening where every year it gets harder and harder to make. And that's what Jack Levin is having posted here on his Twitter. So that's what this represents. This is the representation of xeNFT going down as years go on, right? So the first year there should be 310 because that's how many expected blocks should be mined, and 365 days from September 3rd. That's how many times they basically found that's how many mathematical, how do I put this into perspective? So Jack Levin and everybody did the math to see like, okay, well, how many blocks average a day? How many blocks average a month? How many blocks average a year? Right? Once everything started going. So from that average, they figured out how many average blocks there would be, and they created xeNFT as a gas token that can be not airdropped, but it can be logged using the Miracle Root, and the Miracle Root can be tied into MetaMask. So now, like as a user, I can have a gas token that works on MetaMask with smart contracts, and I still get to keep my blocks. So I don't have to offer up my blocks to do gas. I don't think that's what their thought pattern was, but that's basically what they've invented now. And it's pretty dope because again, when things become tradable, xeNFT is going to be its own world, and who knows what regular blocks will become. This could be like this can be like used as like data. So I'm really curious. So there's so much. My mind is all over the place. Pretty advanced stuff going on over here. But yeah, no clue what regular blocks can become. A lot of hopium and speculation right now. So keep your eyes on xeNFT. You get xeNFT every time you mine a block, and then that is what Cypher's Prime is explaining here, where every year the multiplier gets cut in half. Right, so we'll find out what the real year is. Since it is still speculative, I hope that it's the number. I hope once we get to 310 blocks, they just go, okay, cool. Like this today's the day from this year forward, because that would be a little bit more realistic to the math approach, in my opinion. But I think overall, there's supposed to be 300 or 620. Yeah, 620 million xeNFT. That would be the possible total supply. Because after 620 million, it will be fragments of xeNFT being created. So I don't really know what that means. Because that's why, and again, that's why it's fun to think about, like, what in 15 years, like, what is the regular blocks? Like, because those will still be made, right? So xeNFT might have its own price. And then the Zen block network could have its own network of people trading blocks and using the blocks as a currency because it's still a digital print inside of the, system state that's of value. That's like ordinals and inscriptions. Like you want to write on top of a Bitcoin block because it's still part of the network, and if you put some value in that block, no one can take that from you. So it's created. Man, it's. I wish I can go in on this, but it's just so fucking technical. That's why I'm losing viewers already. We're like, what the fuck? As long as we say we're going down, we're going down. If you think so, Theo Schlan, I think it's gonna recover. Man, xenblocks in 15 years is such a reach at this point. Well. I mean, it depends on how you want to think about it. That's what I'm saying, though. It's built for sustainability. If you think cryptos can't last that long, then for sure. I think that cryptos should last that long because we see it with Bitcoin. It's pushing 13 years. So why can't we have a 15-year crypto? And again, if that's just the reality, because crypto is a scam and Bitcoin is the only thing, then for sure. But I honestly think that anyone who's building scalable technology and kind of using that window of opportunity, that's one reason why I got into Zen. I just wished it wouldn't be 8 years when I did Zen. I was like, oh, please not be 8 years. Please be 2 years. Actually, not 2 years. I wanted it to be 1 year. Moore's Law. I was like, this should be better in 1 year. Difference is that in this Moore's Law, in my opinion, what we're getting a better year of is just development. We're not getting a better year of price. We're not getting a better year of opportunity. We're just getting a better crypto development. Best I've ever seen. Best I've ever seen. This must have been what it was like when they were creating Bitcoin. It had to be. This shit is on fire. But then, yeah, again, that's why I'm like, damn, I wish it did turn up in a whole year, but I have to change my perspective. And the perspective, realistically, is what has me mining xenblocks. So I'm not really focused so much on the X and M. I'm more focused on these regular blocks. I think collecting these regular blocks could be significant because as the difficulty rises, who knows how expensive it's going to be to make a block. And X and M will just be a gas token. So it's like, it's classic crypto. Or how should I say this? It's modern crypto. So I'm going with that classic shit, man. I like that classic feeling that like, oh, I own some of the chain. Like I have storage. And that's something too I want to do too. Like I want to build on top of xenblocks. Like I want to understand how we can unlock these blocks now that we've divided them from the gas. Like what is this thing? What can we do with this now? And it's just amazing, you know. I just find it really, really nice. Man, I'm such a nerd right now. It's funny watching people just be like, yo, this shit is whack as fuck. This is not making money. So funny. It's a mindfuck. It's just a correction. Oh, the Zen. Yeah, I mean, it could be a correction. That's what they want us to regurgitate to each other. It's a correction. The world ain't correcting, and I'm just pissed off that DXN didn't even pump. That's also another signal to me that things are looking pretty bad. Like DXN did not even pump, dude. So this is whack as fuck. This is like, damn, double whammy. So I'm not really feeling this move because not everybody's a part of it. That's when I know we're moving. When everybody gets to feel the euphoria. This was still a move based on like, are you looking? Right? That doesn't feel right. You shouldn't have to look. If a comet's falling from the sky, doesn't matter where you are on the planet, what kind of thing you're doing on the planet, you're gonna see that motherfucking comet falling from the sky, bro. So there ain't no way we missing it. Just like in 2017, if you weren't around but you heard about it, you saw the comet. That's not what I think. But I actually saw that shit hit the fucking earth. And I just stood around. Just like, oh shit, this is cool, man. This is what it feels like to change, to become your own bank. Nice. And then it rugged. Been stuck ever since. Welcome to my matrix. But no, like, that's kind of why I'm like, oh, this doesn't feel real enough because I don't see enough people included. And I don't think our pump in crypto is going to be catching motherfuckers off guard. Just doesn't sound right to me. Oh, you didn't know crypto's pumping? That just doesn't sound right, you know? We need to keep going. That's why it's like, I don't know, man. 38, we'd be up. Yeah, I mean, DXN is another one where if you listen to what Jack says, it makes you be like, yeah, maybe I am putting a little too much fate into the hopium. But what I'm also trying to do is believe in the community. So that's what's crazy here. What I did do is I got into a liquidity position because it's printing better than being in the actual. So I stopped staking in the DBZen pool because I'm like, I got to see some value somewhere. Like this, there has to be some value somewhere. So I decided to go ahead and move some of the coins over here and then do a, basically I did a 95-5 split in this pool where I put a 5% ETH versus 95% DXN with the assumption that DXN was going to go up a little. So I did it in the right range because this was a tight trading range. So I did it at the right time. The problem is that it never made a fucking move. So I'm over here on the other side like, damn, I didn't even make one DXN yet. And I've been in this pool for 2 days. So no one's even trading DXN. We're all just kind of looking at each other, fumbling our thumbs. And I don't know what Rosvan and team is truly up to. I know they needed to release all of the DBZen, so now everything is out. And now they can focus on the next things. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure out what's going to happen next. But I will keep my little LP open right now. So I think this is a better place for me to keep my coins. The only reason it wouldn't be would be because this is just going further and further down and it's never going to get back to this level, right? So that's the cool thing about making a liquidity pool. If you can really find that bottom, you can set it up where you're right there where the trading happens. So you can try to speculate on trading volume so that you can get yourself some extra unclaimed, some extra fees or some extra DXN. That's really what I was hoping we could get here. But since this didn't pop off, it's also got me a little bearish on the market. It's also making me feel like, okay, this might be a little overextended because the whales didn't come back over here. So why don't they believe in DXN? We know they pushed this. There's only like it's like 4 or 5 wallets. In the beginning, it was only 2 wallets that was pumping price, but then 2 to 3 more wallets joined, and then now we're here. So this is a healthy pullback. Again, this is where we would want to stop, though. We want to stay at this range all day. So if Zen can hold this level and not break below 51, if we break below 51, just be ready for it to keep breaking down. That's kind of how I'm going to think of this. If we can hold above 51, close the day, and start to move back up, we should be doing really good. That would be a good way to know that the bulls, because we have traders. That's what I'm saying. We have traders in the Zen price. It's not miners, it's traders. So the traders are here. The question is how long can they make money before they got to exhaust everything and take us back to where we were, which way the fuck down here. So somebody already dumped the bag. That's the first parachuter is out right now. So do want to hopefully recover from that. And that's on the 4 hour. Damn. So yeah, I mean, this is turning into a trading loss now. So you see here, my green line is the 8 MA. 8 MAs are really nice to watch the weekly filling, right? So typically it's going to be the place on the 1 minute where it's going to fill possible moves to the upside. Anytime that 8 comes down after being at a top, it tends to push price, right? It gets to a top, gets to the bottom, and push price, right? And that's just a normal trading indicator that you can use if you're trading this shit. And that's what I mean. The traders are here. So right now they're getting ready to try to push this up a little bit. If we can't get above, like, it's just going to keep going down because there's people who are going to be like, nah, man, I can't afford to lose anything. And that's the part that sucks about introducing the traders and why Jack Levin says he doesn't want to do the whole trading thing. He just rather the community make the price. So hopefully we have some community members that pick it up. But I mean, again, The community let xengame in, so kind of fucked out here, guys. What I would say is set up your Zen blocks. Set up your Zen blocks. Set them up. Set them up. Yeah, that's the only thing I got, man. That's all I got, you know. I'm like getting to a point in my crypto world where I'm getting a very immune to loss, and I'm just like saying like, oh shit, man, like lost another one. And it's crazy because Zen has brought this feeling to me. Like I don't care about anything outside the spectrum of a successfully built blockchain. And I know that that's going to be the thing that's the real catalyst event in your portfolio. Is going to be your most successful blockchain in your crypto portfolio, regardless to what you think is going to make you a millionaire. The most intuitive project in your portfolio will be the one. And it's like, are all your chips on that shit? Or is all your information into that? You know? So I'm happy that Zen is everywhere, because now people have that opportunity to be like, hey, we got Zen on our chain, let's pump it. That's what we've been waiting for here on Pulse Chain. So we see Pulse Chain's looking really good. Doing a nice little thing here. The only way it can get rug pulled is if the community decides to sell all of their coins on each other. So hopefully they don't. But yeah, this is due to DB's NFTs and DB Zen. I thought this was going to be a massive pump, but it looks like there was a lot of sell pressure. And again, that's because it's Zen and most people are waiting for a pump to sell. So yeah, there was a lot of sell pressure. It's recovering right now from the sell pressure. So hopefully Pulse keeps pumping. I want to see it get up to this range here. I want to see this get to 7 zeros and a 10. And maybe it can decouple from the Zen market, right? Because that's the thing about the Zen price. If your favorite Zen on your favorite chain, it needs to decouple from Zen going down and start to go up while Zen goes down. That would be the idea. The ideal setup. OP Zen though. OP Zen was going off yesterday. But see, this is what I mean though, like kind of like how I started off the stream. The only way you're gonna benefit from any of these pop-offs is to be DCAing every fucking day. To have a position every day in a new coin, or in your favorite Zen chain, or in Zen, or in Zen blocks. Like every single day, I DCA $10 into this shit. Like I'm running one A40 for 44 cents. Look at it, $10.56 a day. Where would I be putting this right now if it wasn't into Zen blocks? It'd probably be into DCing into Bitcoin on my Coinbase. I'd be just doing $10 from my bank account right into the fucking crypto space. Right? That's real crypto, DCing into your favorite coin, into your favorite position. So if you're really, really advanced and you're out here, you want to be doing the same thing in Zen. You want to be like, what's my favorite one? What's my favorite word? P-Zen. A-Zen. But you already know my stance. I'm 100% all about Ethereum. I don't think any other Zen really matters anymore. Waiting for the 333 auction, I guess so. But at the same time, ETH is going to have the most weight. So probably best just to port and sell all Zen into ETH Zen. So I'm hoping we get a nice pump. That's the only reason I'm holding my other Zens, to keep it a buck. Whenever we get the super sick Zen pump in all crypto Zen, damn, I cannot wait to get back into ETH Zen, bro. I'm gonna be rolling them shits over hard. It's gonna be a crazy. Oh damn, Moonbeam up 12%. My most minted chain. I'm hodling though. Zen is gonna get lower than a low rider. You're going to see it around 90 days latest, I think. You think in 3 months is when we're going to see the lowest loans in? I don't know, man. I think Zen has a great opportunity for some upside against the mainstream market because of gas. Gas was at 60 yesterday. If this thing decides to dump, oh my God, could you imagine gas? It's going to be in the hundreds, in the 50s for days. It's going to be over. That's another reason why I'm holding my DBZen. Because I'm like, all right, the last straw for DBZen in my category is high gas, no rewards. I'm gonna be so fucking over that shit. If gas is high and no one's playing and there's no rewards, I'm gonna already know that. I'm gonna like, all right, I know what time it is. It's time to get the fuck out of this shit. Like, now that like every piece of the element isn't working and now you're just standing around waiting for someone to come and spin it up. So yeah, hopefully we do get a dump. Gas starts to pump, stays pumpy, people panicking. If we do get a pump, we could see gas go up, but we're gonna need to see a fucking life-changing pump right now. There's a lot of people in desperado, so they need a life-changing pump, which is not gonna be 65. Again, let's come back to reality, guys. Hate to be the bear. But stop that shit. Buy your favorite Zen. I got 12 PDX in and I sold them. Just 12? Just 12? Oh, I guess there's only 10,000. Damn. PDX in. Why'd you sell them, Brian? It's only been one day, bro. Oh shit, they $6. Okay. Let's look at this. Oh my God. Brian said, let me get my rewards. So $6 is crazy. $800? Jesus. Or 800 PLS. I don't know what that is. I know 99 or I know 100K is $100. So if 100K is $100, then 10K is $10, and 1,000 is $1. So this shot up to around 80 cents. Now it's down to sub. Wait, why is it saying $6? I'm hella confused. Is this price? Oh, it's not priced in PLS. This is priced in dollars. Let me pull it over to PLS real quick. Oh yeah, so 100K PLS, which is so that's only $6? I'm hella confused. I guess I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This isn't my favorite chain, as you guys can see. Hey, if this is your favorite chain, looks like this shit is up. It says $6. I can't do the mathematical fractions. But yeah, I mean, why would you sell right now, dude? Looks like it's pretty chill. I mean, see, the thing is this is why like I'm minting Zen blocks now, because like the community does nothing but dump on each other. Hey, let me beat you to the sell button. Like that should be like an honest like t-shirt or something. Like or like a sell group. Let me beat you to the sell button. You know, nobody ever lets it cook, and the people who do let it cook are usually the ones that are trying to get you to hit the sell button. You know what I mean? So hopefully you ROI though, bro. Not sure the final number, but there was 223 people burning for DXN. Ooh, you know, that's kind of esoteric if that's real. DBZen's official launch date on Ethereum was March 22nd. And then DBZen launched a Pulse Chain DBZen using the same exact time that they had for Zen on ETH to get to DBZen. So yeah, they had 232 burners. That's crazy, B. Okay, let's see. Did I put that on here already or nah? Oh, nah. Let's look at it. Zimzima. Who got that keys? He may be in my. Oh, it already popped off. I missed it. But yeah, it looks like it was really close to that. That's kind of spooky. Yes, that's spooky shit. Spooky. Yeah, let's see. The top burners, 4 billion. For real? $23? Oh, nah, y'all gotta burn some more. Oh, is it because of the transaction fee? Oh, what? See, I haven't been paying attention to this, so this is my first time seeing this, and now I see why people are kind of like, what the fuck about it? From playing on the other chains. Because now there's not that much Zen being burned because the protocol fees are so high. So it looks more like Ethereum. So that's why there's a smaller amount of participants. Because it's only motherfuckers that believe. I gotta believe. That's that SpongeBob shit. You just gotta believe. I don't know about that, man. So one badge. So for 2.5 million peeps in, which is 1 penny, I have to spend 605,000 pulse chain, which seems kind of expensive. Right? Am I seeing this right? Hold on, let me see here. Maybe I'm tripping. So one batch. Okay, so it's a $2. Okay, so $2. So wait, what the fuck? So 1 million pulse chain. What's 1 million pulse chain? Bro, I'm so confused. It's so crazy. I'm such out of my element. I don't even know. But yeah, I like to say right now is that this is really for people who are in pulse, and you got a lot of pulse. So hopefully the game keeps going. I would love to see a lot higher. So like for instance, I don't think pulse chain will ever look like Moonbeam. So this might be a place to play DB Zen. It might be the most similar. Here, let's be pro positive about this. So it might be similar to Ethereum because it is priced in the gas, not in the Zen. So they made it so that they made sure that you're paying a bunch of gas. But like everything else in DB Zen is designed to mimic Ethereum, but utilize the network resources as if it is a Moonbeam. So that's why Moonbeam has a cheaper price. That's why the top burners in Moonbeam already spending crazy bread. You know what I'm saying? Or crazy amount of Zen. So I don't know. We might see something like this on Pulse Chain. This is kind of what I was expecting to see when I first rolled up. I was like truthfully expecting to see like billions of Zen burned. Like 25 billion, 10,000 batches on the top. Definitely not what's happening here. PDXN should be way more than that. It's in the $6 pool. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, what? This shit kind of confusing for me now. Y'all can have it. So $50,000 pretty much of Zen was burned, but less than a billion. That's crazy. Yo, Pulse Zen is expensive. Am I missing out? Should I be on Pulse Chain? What the fuck? Am I missing out right now? Because it's different. This is definitely different. $6 though, man. That's crazy. $7. My bad. Looks like there's a lot of upside. And again, the Pulse chain it's novel now, like a novel approach. It is a novel approach to a meme chain. So who knows? There's another one that just popped off. If you burn for TG Zen on Ethereum, the Grays, they kind of, I know. They abandoned the Ethereum side. I'm with you on that one. I don't know why they did that. I don't really know what the speculation is. What is it? PTGC? I think it's their. But yeah, so like if you burn for the Grays, you got this airdrop over on Pulse Chain, and it's actually worth some bread right now. So I burned like $34 on ETH, and over here this gave me like 56 million TG or PTGC. It's like $91, so it's pretty cool. I haven't been able to claim it out, so I'm just sticking along for the ride. But if you burned for TG Zen, there's definitely an airdrop out there for you. And this is what else was playing in my head. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, Pulse Chain is 100% turning into a meme chain. Airdrops, DB Zen is like mad expensive, but there's users. So maybe there's possibilities that can take off, because it's taking on a life of its own. And we'll see what happens with Pulse Chain. The next idea for Pulse Chain is Richard Hart's case, and that's in November. So that's when the FUD, and then that's another reason why I think Pulse Chain is pumping right now. You should be buying into that. That's on November 26th, I want to say, is when Richard Hart has to talk to the SEC. Richard Hart is next. They say anything on this motherfucker. We will win. I still don't know how this is a real person but never shows themselves. I got more photos of me on the internet than this girl. That's kind of hilarious to me. That would be the icing on the cake if this was really a paid face with a mind behind it. That would be the icing on the cake for this fucking Hex thing. I'm so glad I didn't get so deep in this. But yeah, here it is. So November 28th, that's when Richard Hart and the SEC are going to go head to head. Supposedly. There's a lot of speculation here because he doesn't have to go to the court. So the question is he going to go to court? Is he going to settle? Is he going to defend himself? Or is he not going to come to America? Is he going to just fight it overseas and just try to, power to the people? We'll see what he does. But with that being said, that's one of the reasons why I do feel... I can't get my watch list. That's one of the reasons why I do feel Hex is popping right now. You might have missed that bottom. This thing's probably going to soar off until that case. Because think about how much advertisement is about to go into this. Leading up to this, we're about a month away. So this is the perfect time to start accumulating before the date. So here, we'll start charting. We'll start charting the court date, because it's probably going to be good. Probably going to be really, really good for Hex price. Regardless of what the fuck is about to happen. There might be some gains to be made here. So, because if Hex, if Richard Hart does something spectacular, this thing is going to rip. If Richard Hart does something not spectacular, then they're going to take it to a place to fucking dump it from there. So you might as well get in now. That's why anybody who was buying back here, and again, this is why the DCA buyers always win. Because anybody who just believes in something that they like, they DCA, they are the people who bought this. You'll never buy this if you don't buy things that you like. It's just part of the game. That's why I like Zen. And I buy it. And I'm up. It's literally that simple. And I mine it. So it's even more tight because I got free Zen on the way. But yeah, going back to Hex, if you believe in Hex, you should be believing in it back here too and accumulating. Now, November 28th, man, what is it going to do from here? I don't know. But it could go up, it can go down. So another thing to watch, I think it's more likely going to go up. I think this is what this move is. I think this is a I told you so pump coming from the Hexicans. And now they're going to bring everybody in. Now they're going to pull you in. Maybe it cools off a little bit to bring in some more people. But this is what makes me bullish on all of the projects on top of Pulse Chain, because everybody's going to be able to feed off of this energy of Richard Hart's case. So that's why another reason why I think Pulse Chain is seeing an amazing run up right now. So let's draw a date on that. And I would recommend you do the same. November 28th, man. That's when the fucking Sell the News event is. And as you can see from me charting Zen, these dates do matter. They almost matter more than everything else. And like everything leading up to that date, it can go this way, it can go that way. So what's the top of Pulse Chain? Let's say we're being positive, which it's going to be. That's the psychology before you go into something. You go in with positivity. The negative is the news. So more than likely, Pulse Chain makes a move. You feel me? So this is another reason why I'm like, be worried with your Pulse Zen, because the OGs rule this bitch. And what they're getting ready to do is move prices. So don't be afraid to take profits into another coin to recycle back into your favorite coin after the profits have been taken by everybody. Pulse Chain looking strong as a motherfucker. But yeah, like, yeah, November 28th, you're in the halfway point. So this is like buying Bitcoin right now at 34,000. You know, you're in the halfway point. You should have been buying back here, but now you're here. You know, what is Bitcoin looking for? World domination. What is Pulse Chain looking for, right? Let's look at these variables. Richard Hart case. So if Bitcoin keeps moving up and is healthy, this should keep moving up. If everybody is on Twitter making it seem like nothing's going to go wrong, it's probably going to go up. And so on and so on. So yeah, that's what I'm glad I put this on my chart here. So yeah, we'll see what happens November 28th, man. November 28th. Some data might be wrong on the PLS DBZen site. I asked Raz to look at it. He said it's fine, which is the part that is confusing. Yeah, I don't know. I think Pulse Chain is honestly really high in price, Yosef. I think everything is fine. I honestly think that they made, from when I'm looking at it, it looks like Ethereum. And that's what Cleo kept saying before I exited the spaces, was that they wanted it to be as close as possible to ETH in gas. And that's why this is looking weird, because it's like, wait, but Pulse Chain is very cheap. Pulse Zen is very cheap. So shouldn't there be more Pulse Zen burned? But then it's like, nah, because the gas is going to cost you $1,000. Here, let's look at this transaction and this person that played. Yeah. What up, Rolando? Hey, man, I hope you're having something good on your lunch break, bro. I hope it's relaxing. Gobbling. Or goblin. We're going to say goblin. Then it's going to be OP in the bull market. Yo, put that OP back in your P, bro. Yes, it is. Shit's going to be crazy. That's why I'm chilling. I'm DCAing. I'm actually looking at these other chains now because I can. Because I got my bag. I told you I got my rock. It's the Zen world. Anything Zen, I'm DCAing my $10 a day into that shit. We're taking that to the Mooney. And we're doing it on the proof of work. All right, proof of stake is just fun. But yeah, make sure you hit the link below if you want to learn how to make Zen blocks. I have a full-blown tutorial down in the description to get you set up. But looking at these other chains, these proof of stake chains, and again, we're using market narratives to see where that community is going to take the price. I can definitely see everything going north, and Pulse is holding up, even though their block explorer isn't that well. You know, even though they don't have a ton of information from the development team, the community itself is very strong, so they can take the price up. They can find the devs. They can make the excitement. And that's what decentralization is all about. So I hope Pulse Chain continues, because I can see a lot of opportunity here. Especially, again, this is the most important chart. This wrap PLS to ETH, this is keeping Pulse Chain alive. Think of Pulse Chain right now as a whole blockchain is 1.3 in volume. So it's, or in liquidity. So it's a 1.3 million market cap. How about that? Just like, actually, it's smaller than Zen. Pulse people wouldn't say that shit, but I totally would. I would relate this because this is the bridge. So whenever you're bridging from Pulse Chain decentralization version to from ETH decentralized to Pulse Chain, is using this pool. So that's why it's so big. So as this grows, as this pool grows, think of this as the bridge on Pulse Chain growing, and that's why I'm like, yeah, the sky's the limit. After the Richard Hart case. So yeah, but now we're looking at this date. We'll see what happens next. And again, the reason why Zen is booming, you see, like we have no news. We pop off. That's the type of shit I like. No news popping off, speculation. You know, I don't want to miss out. Real FOMO shit over here. People don't want to miss out so bad, but they don't want to be in right now so bad. Real FOMO shit. So I love this price. I don't gotta draw no lines no more. The only line I'm paying attention to is the 26th of November. Oh yeah, that's Thanksgiving. So we wanna fuck it. We know what we're doing here. We're gonna delete these prediction lines. Doomsday lines right when we moon off. I'm gonna keep this one here though, because I like that one. But my next thing for Zen is I'm paying attention to the reality. Okay. Now that's why I love Zen right now. It's real. Shit ain't fake. No need for me to follow some fat guy on the screen. You know, follow myself. Follow my intuition. Now looking at Zen. Oh shit. Frozen. This is gonna be the critical area here. Oh, it moved on me. Oh yeah, cause see, that's what I was saying. That wasn't right. So it just froze up for a second. December 19th is what we're looking at. From the 19th until the 21st, or to the 1st. So technically, DBZen and Rods and team, they still said they're gonna come out with a marketplace. They said they're gonna work on it, and it could take 10 months for them to come out with it. So when they said that, it was somewhere over here, and I drew this line at December 19th because I was, or 10 months, 10 weeks. That was 10 weeks from Roz's comment. And then for me, I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. Because you got to remember, I'm taking cues from them because they've done two different things that have been very amazing to me. One of them was release DBZen at the bottom of the gas market. I still don't know how they did that shit. Like, it was mid-March. Everything was neutral, and DBZen just happened to come out at the same time. Very weird. Just like how Jack Levin decided to release Zen at the perfect time. They say it was when the fork happened. I'm still under the impression that everybody had these ideas, and we needed the 2.0 to happen in order for this to happen. So, not to say it's strategized, but yeah, there's time in between the ideas. So there is a strategy, even though they're not strategizing. You still had time in between the idea and the execution. So he said it, 10 weeks, December 19th. That's why I'm like, yeah, it does look very good for Zen to start treading up, squeezing in this range, and then a lot of catalyst events taking us into 24, and we're just going north because we don't have no noise. The only noise we have here is just getting people to believe in it. And if you don't want to believe, there's so many people who believe already. They're like, yeah, sell your bag. Right? And that's what we're seeing right here. This is the trade of hands. And we don't need to be worried because, again, if we switch over to ETH, we can see that no sell yet has moved the candles. We'll know for a fact that the pump is over when we see the same RSI predicament, right? Where the miners have all the liquidity and they start to dump to take ETH, right? So as long as we haven't seen a move like that, even if we dump a little bit here, it's still accumulation, because the miners aren't on top. It's just the people with more supply are selling it down. Miners should be on top in March. So most people's mints are going to hit in March. Most max mints are coming out in the first and second week of March. So that's what this prediction is here after the 1st of January. Oh man, this thing stuck or what? Is this thing stuck or what, bro? It doesn't want to go no more. What the heck? Let me restart this page. But yeah, I have it over here. It's like March 14th. That's where I want to see Bitcoin or see Zen pushing 4 zeros. So right now we're at 6 zeros. By 24 March, I hope that we're pushing 4. We cut 2 zeros off. That would be amazing. And then everybody's mints coming out, and then it's another moment in time like, oh shit, is all this Indians going to sell on each other, or are they going to burn for X1 chain? So we can see that over here. So that's why, like, I don't know why this is stalling all of a sudden. Yeah, right here, March, this pocket of opportunity. I hope that we're up in this area and we're pushing higher highs. And this was the bottom. And if you just didn't believe in Zen 1 year after it came out, yeah, you lose on being able to buy the cheapest part of the Zen. Now you're just creating with everyone else. And the only thing you're doing is being ahead of people who come in 25, 26. My biggest mistake in Hex was being someone who bought Hex in 2019, but not being someone who held or who sold my Hex in 21. That's the biggest mistake I did. And if I would have known that I needed to just spend some time with the chart so that I could have found the right exit point, oh my goodness, everything would have changed. So with Zen, I'm not going to miss out on that opportunity because of a bunch of FUD and emotions at the lowest point of the price. March 24, pushing 4 zeros, going into year 2, October 24, Zen blocks, X1 chain, Jack Levin on CNBC. No, I'm just kidding. Who knows? Businesses, infrastructure, things being built with Zen. Just a lot of positives that are going to come going into this future. And oh, there we go. That's kind of why, like, I'm looking at this range that we're in down here. And in my opinion, it's just the bottom. So when you look at Bitcoin and you go to 12 months, most people weren't around for this part. That first year down, look at that. Looks like Zen, huh? This is Bitcoin on Bitstamp. Again, it's one of my favorite charts because it's one of the oldest charts. You can see it right here. First year Bitcoin was 100% down. Second year, it is what it is. All right, so that's why I'm keeping myself grounded. I'm playing with these other chains, I'm figuring them out, but I'm going home every single time I find out that they fucking goofy. Back to the ETH. What up, Zen enthusiast? I'm trying to add Coinbase I'm trying to add Pulse Chain to my Coinbase wallet. You just add the RPC, but who knows? Maybe Coinbase is going to censor their blockchain because their chain ID is 369. So Coinbase can definitely censor that. I would use MetaMask. Fuck Coinbase, bro. Hundo. Fuck Brian Armstrong. Bald ass. What up, Ken Dog? Yeah, that would be amazing. Hopefully you're right. If not 4 zeros by March, then summer for sure. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that my predictions on the Zen is because it's based on the reality of the crypto. And the reality of crypto is that Bitcoin is the future. The thing is that we can't say it is yet until the fucking market says it. It's stupid. But we know the market is going to say it because it's part of the market making gift that we have as a collective of being in cryptocurrency. Like, we're crazy to be here already. Like, there's still people who say to themselves, I need to make money. And then they go outside and they do a job that makes them enough money, but they're not being critical about how do I make money, you know? So with that being said, I feel like cryptocurrency has a ton of entrepreneurs. We're just spread out right now. We're all on our little chains. But once Bitcoin sees its day, we're all going to come together and each piece of the puzzle will make some sense, right? Where does Hex stand? I mean, hey, that's why I'm like, Hex is going to probably still be around. And it might be an easy trade, non-stop easy trades. Another trades I'm looking at right now are the NFT marketplaces. If you follow the bruh, you know I'm huge on those things. They're fucking low right now. So you see looks rare right now is trying to push up. And again, this is when you're buying. You're buying when no one's thinking about it. So like if I was trying to buy something in a pump right now, I'm definitely looking for something that no one's looking at. And NFT marketplaces, everyone has forgot about this, but this would be another catalyst event to drive some ETH because people buy NFTs. And Solana is going north right now, and that's what they base their whole shit on is NFTs. So if NFTs start to see a surge, then this is going to go up next. So I've been looking at different ways of trying to get into these tokens and holding a little bag. Here, let's look at the NFT. Hello fucking typing. There we go. Somebody made a dune so you can see the comparisons between the two, unless they took it down. Aw, they already took this shit down. Stop supporting it. Wah, wah, wah. Wait, let's see theirs. That sucks. Somebody should try to bring that back. You used to be able to see which one was the best to try to buy the coin so that you can see. Damn, they just took all this down. Might be a good time to get it. The degen in me is saying when you go back and everything has been taken down, it's time to get it. Because I know they're active, X2Y2. It just means people took down the support for their their data servers. That sucks though. Here, let's see if we can check out some of these words. Let's look at looks rare. See if they got any good deals. Damn. I guess it's just this stuff was made so long ago that no one is updating their curries. I was gonna say Corys. You're not updating your curry, bro. Oh, whatever. Oh well. It sucks they don't have their boards anymore. You used to be able to see so much overview of NFT marketplaces. Now it's just dead. That's how dead they are. Super rare. Here's one. Damn, 2 years. This is so, yeah. NFTs are super cooked right now. That is a fact. Like, I think this is the most cooked NFTs could be. I was just reminiscing on some NFTs that I had bought like in 2020. Just reminiscing like, damn, I really bought this stupid ass shit. And if NFTs start to go up, so like think of it this way too, that could help save Ethereum right now too. And that would help me believe there's something really going on. If ETH can bring back NFTs, that would be my signal that we're about to start pushing again for sure. Because they're going to leave all the NFT bros at the top. That's what they love to do. And the best way to do that is to see how long we can get the NFT market going. Last time it lasted pretty shortly. It was a pretty short last. So, I mean, if we can get like 30 days out of people trading NFTs and feeling excited about NFTs, maybe we get like NFTs as holiday presents. Maybe some people, you know, they go, hey, my kid wants this NFT, and then like all this stuff is going on, and we got NFT fucking, you know, oh my God, I got my kid a Bored Ape Yacht Club because ETH went to $500 and I could afford one. That's actually crazy. This is Mutant Apes. This isn't even Bored Ape. This is a derivative. But yeah, looking at this, man, it looks like there could be some opportunity in NFTs. It's just weird to think about it, but if everything is pumping, there ain't no reason why the legendary NFTs shouldn't start pumping, and then there ain't no reason why everything else shouldn't follow. At least over here. Maybe we do an NFT stream. But because I like NFTs. One of my favorite NFT projects is xengame. This one taught me a lot, because the thing about xengame is this is like an open source NFT project, and I met like the people because they threw their own party in NYC during NFT NYC, and a lot of people or projects, they were VC funded. Like they didn't come up and out of pockets, you know, to fly to New York City and get a space and throw an event. So I mean, xengame will always be part of my journey in crypto. So I'm always going to be like one of my favorite projects, right? But outside of them just being one of my favorites, their ethics in crypto are fucking on 10. I wish I knew what was next for them. They would need someone to come in and sweep the floor, and that's what's the problem here. So do I think someone's going to come and sweep xengame's floor? I'm not too sure. That's what the Paka and team. They are pretty cheap right now. I've spent a lot of money on my xengames, so where they are right now is pretty crazy. And again, this is a really cool NFT project. They have like a New Fang City. Oh man, I haven't been there hella long. Damn, I haven't been there so long. The cache removed it. So this is why I really like xengame, bro. So they made like this whole world. So gonna connect on the right channel, right? We on ETH. Yeah, we on ETH. Wallet connect. Maybe they stopped supporting it. That's sad. Damn. Yeah, this is the bottom of NFTs. I'm going and looking for things that were well established, and they are down. People have given up on people have given up on them, but not to say they've given up on them. It just feels like the attention to make the server faster is not there no more. Like that has come and gone. Come on, man, get me in there. I want to show my friends my xengames. Yep. Sign it. Connect me, please. Alright, if it doesn't connect this time, I know what it is. Alright, it's just not going to connect. Damn, that sucks. They still got the music here? That was pretty cool. See, xengame was funny because the origin of xengame is a ton of artists in crypto. So another project came out of xengame too. Like that beat you just heard, that was made by the guy who created Loser Club. So this is another really good one to look into. Strong community. And I think that's why Fangang's website doesn't work right now. Community is kind of soft. No, I mean, not to say that it's bad or anything, but the community is very small. I see them hosting spaces and it'd be like 15 people in that bitch, or like sometimes 8. Then I think about Twitter or Zen and I'm like, man, Jack Levin stepped into a space. Oh, there we go. Guess the other one was broken. Jack Levin steps into a space and there's like 200 people. Now this is what's crazy about Fangang and why I like it. So I have like, you get to have like Fangsters. So now we can go back. Here, we'll jam out. All right, and then now I can see my Fangsters. No Fangsters. Oh man, this shit is fucked up. Yo, Paka, I'm trying to do a fucking tutorial, brah. Nah, this shit is wrapped. This is not even showing my Fang. That's crazy. But yeah, inventory is empty. Fang. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, they gotta update this. This is done. It's fucking done, son. But you used to be able to see all your Fangsters, and then you can go to like this bank, and your Fang. Oh, this is me right here. But your Fang makes you coins, and then you could have cashed them out. But to make this not a security, like they couldn't take it any further. But it was really cool, just like the ideas and stuff, and you know, just fun NFT shit, man. But this again looks like at the bottom. See, Fangang, 29,000 followers. They're still active. They're doing things. They got cool graphics. You know, I want to invite them honestly to the Zen world. I think NFT creators should create and burn Zen. You know, especially if they've already had things that have been successful, like Fangangs. This is the other one though, like that beat that you heard that was made by the guy who created Loser Club. And Loser Club, as you can see, it kind of has the same kind of like cartoony feeling as Fangang. I would say this is a pretty big community, and that's why they're still kind of expensive. Let's look at their activity. Actually, I'm curious. Let's see if see, look at their unique holders, 49%. Holy shit, people are holding these things, bro. They could have sold them. 11 sales this week, so people are still buying these things. So 2 days ago, one of these sold. Hey, this used to be owned by Slat. Hold up. Right? Didn't the homie Slat own this shit? This should change mad hands. Yeah. Hey, that's crazy, kid. Look at this. 2 years ago, my homie owned this shit. This is the dude that got me into crypto, into NFTs. Look at the price he was he sold it at. Look at the price the homie sold it at and what he bought it at. 0.2. He sold it for 666. That's funny. This is my homie though. This the bro. He taught me everything I needed to know about NFTs. Put me through the ringer in 2020. And that's so funny. It's like so funny to think that this is what I mean by NFTs is its own world. Like I see this P.o.P that just sold, and first thing that goes in my head is, yo, that's the homie Slat. He had that before everybody else because of the rainbow grill. And now you can see we're 2 years later in the game, and it's transferred tons of hands. He has the biggest sell on here. I don't think it sold any bigger than that. And that's the game in NFTs. Get into a project early, maybe buy the floor, and then sell it before the hype is gone. So this is kind of what I'm expecting to happen in NFTs very soon. So it's been a while. We haven't seen anybody cooking. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's crazy. Let's look at some loser. I would say, yeah, Loser Club would be a good one to get. if you're trying to get into NFTs. Another really good one that's pretty established is going to be My Ladies, but I think My Ladies My Ladies are fucking huge. So these are still super expensive. Yeah, 1 ETH. Jesus. Yeah, this is you get one of those, you're on fire. You could get Dead Fellas 0.1 ETH. Damn, 0.1 ETH for Dead Fellas? Damn, they holding the floor over here. Yeah. Yeah, see all these collections that are turning 2 years old that are still around. This is the shit I'm starting to probably get a little bullish on in NFT world, if you know about them and if you remember what people got into. So that's kind of why I was saying, like, I seen the sell and I was like, oh, that's the homie, because what people used to do is they would pick an object in the photo, and then that is what they would say, hey, everyone follow me behind this. So like I remember in Loser Club, some of the biggest attributes to have was the grill. So whether you had a diamond grill, the gold grill, any kind of grill, the rainbow grill though, that's the one everyone was like, yo, you want that one? All right, so these all the grills. This is why I love NFTs, bro. This is fucking fun, bro. Look at me, I'm just like naturally navigating over here after talking about Zen and shit. Because Zen is going to do its thing. Like, that's going to do its thing. Not worry about Zen. I'm looking for next moves. And I think they'll be in NFTs. More than I think they'll be in coins. Because if we're really going through the transition, it's going to start in NFTs before it starts in coins. Just like last time. Before we had the projected explosion to 69,000 in 21, NFTs were 2020. So if it wasn't for NFTs keeping the speculators around after the dump of CVID, everyone would have left. So I think we're in that same boat where if Bitcoin continues to pull back and ETH pulls back with it, people will start to DCA into their favorite NFT projects just because. Damn. Man, somebody came up on that fucking rainbow grill. Let's just look at rainbow grills. Damn, that was the only one for sale too. They came up. Damn. Yeah, none of those are for sale now. Yeah, maybe we'll do a stream like looking at some of these attributes. Cause you always want to pick, like if you're picking you want to get the rarest one, right? Like you want the rarity one, right? You want the rarest. So when you want to get the rarest one, you want to find the best rarest. So here they have them here. You can choose and hit most rare. Then you can see what's the rarest. And price it out and see what those are looking for. So that's the guy who created the collection. This is him right here. I forget his name. It starts with a J though. This black dude. Yeah, these ones are hard. Look at this. Ain't nobody selling these. This one's super duper sick. Here, let's look at the listed for most rare. I want a Wanksta NFT. Deadfellas are popular. Yeah, Deadfellas is it's because of that the creator. Her name is Betty. And Betty is like in fashion and in design. So Betty, as a person, this collection has her aura. That's kind of how I think of it too. I think when people make NFT collections, if they're artists, the collection holds their aura. So depending on who they are, that can go up. That's why I know on this one of the cool traits that people like are jackets. Where is it at? Oh yeah, okay, body, and then puffer. All right. So yeah, these puffers. This is where a lot of the value be in these. Let's see if we can find one with a puffer. List it, please. Damn, 0.1. Expensive. All right, let's see the pink puffer. Let's just choose all the puffers. What's the cheapest puffer I can get? Ooh, get the black one with the 8-ball eye. $275. Actually, this would have been a lot better than playing xeng.game. Shit, I put $275 in xeng.game and I literally got back $2, nigga. So, again, the degening. Where should we go from here? But yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on this because it's kind of crazy that these are still holding floors. That must mean that there's still a lot of people in NFTs. They just haven't been voicing and vocal about it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start looking at these again heavy, man. Damn, could we need NFTs art on Zen? Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, imagine that would be the mix though. The real mix will be catching the Zen, the NFT wave. So when people start jabbing a whole bunch about NFTs, bam, that's when you release the fucking Zen NFT at the same fucking time. That might be when it happens. I have a great NFT mind right now. Okay, I'm not gonna let it go because realistically, my project that I'm working for Zen, my timeline of execution is March of next year. So if you've been following me, you know I've been talking about like, yo, no, my real idea, I need more Zen to be out. I'm with Jack Levin. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm with you on that. Like, there needs to be more Zen because even the idea I have wouldn't do well in this environment of low liquidity Zen. It would just shit on me as a creator, and or I would need to have such a good following in the Zen world that I can keep my clique together or whatever. So hopefully when these NFTs start popping off, we can sneak up in there and get a Zen one. We'll probably just need something that everybody likes. These Nakamotos are pretty popular too. So yeah, you can use this trending thing if you want to find the trends. Because NFTs are crypto too, man. NFTs are crypto too. Here's the volume. Based on volume. Of course, Bored Ape on top. 26 ETH. 49 sales. That's inside trading right there. Pudgy Penguins. 5 ETH. Remember I said D-Gods. That's a good one to get. You get a D-God, you're going to join a whole fucking gang. Strong gang too. And it's only 3 ETH. If I had to get any out of these top 5, I would definitely get a D-God. And I know, fuck D-Gods, but I'm saying, I'm keeping it real. Like, they gone up. That's why they're there. The captains. That's whack. Clone X. Takashi. You have his Murakami. If you fuck with Murakami, this is actually a great price, man. These things were super expensive. If you have 1 ETH right now, I might get one of these for show if I have 1 ETH for this. I'm so mad about xengame because I actually had some ETH for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck. I didn't bullshit correctly. I should have bullshitted into some fucking NFTs. God damn it. These ones are pretty cool. These are designed by Takashi Murakami. If you don't know who that is, that's Pharrell's #1 inspiration. It's this guy right here. You've probably seen this before. Takashi. But this is what I'm saying though. This is why NFTs are special. This is a real lesson in NFTs. Hopefully it's hitting those that have been confused on them. But NFTs essentially are just an extension of an artist's reach. So as an artist, artists have only been able to physically reach their following base because of the introduction of NFTs in 2020. Right? NFTs came out realistically in 2017, but in 2020, that's when you have Beeple and you have Real players really coming into this digital artifact game, bringing in this new liquidity into cryptocurrencies. So even Takashi Murakami has his own NFT, and this is like a world famous, beyond me, designer artist, right? On the level of Kusama. If you know who she is, not the coin, the artist. Okay. Kusama, you see her everywhere. You see her art everywhere. It's amazing. Beautiful. Love going to her art shows, man. Fucking cool shit. Even though she's kind of crazy in the head. Awesome artist. But yeah, Murakami has his own NFTs that are 3D. So 3Ds are hard too. People love 3D NFTs because it's not 2D and it's a little bit more of that digital edge. So that's kind of why when this was created, the Clone X, they came out with 3D. It was the very, very, very hyped, moment of 3D. Like everything was like, oh, we could do 3D, blah blah blah. So out came these bitches. And this one's kind of hard right here. So I would say this one is more popular in Asia than anywhere else. This one's pretty cool. I like this one. If I had fucking 1 ETH, I'd join the club. But I don't. And it's not hard to think about it. Like when you really think about it, 1 ETH to join the 10,000 P.o.P club made by Murakami, like that's not that bad. And if you can get a really cool one, like this one's kind of cool too. I mean, it might be a little outrageous for you, but that's what I mean, though. You want to get the outrageous NFTs where it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Got the Moon Club, fucking astronaut zip up, you know what I'm saying? This is a robot skin. I can already see it. Got the power reader, the bandana, the green hair, the blue eyes. Those are things that make NFTs cool. All those little attributes. You'll see them right here, too. The traits, the DMA, right? The robot. Oh, I guess the mouse also. So only 1% of the. Actually, yeah, the floor here realistically is the green hair. Yeah, that was the floor. That is kind of weird. It's not even holding it. So you might get. This is one thing I hate about NFTs. Sometimes the artist will create something, but then they'll make a trait that just makes no fucking sense. Like how this is just like a hovering ramen. Like that don't make no sense. This is ghetto. That makes me kind of nervous about the collection now. How many more ghetto looking pieces are like that? The ramen. Nah, that's weird. Maybe I'm the weird one. Maybe they made it that way, but it doesn't look layered correctly. I wouldn't go for this one. I back down. Ooh, this one's kind of cool. Hey, this one's kind of cool. 6th ETH though. Damn. Yeah, I recommend the Murakami though. This is a really good collection. Let's look at another one. Utes. Utes is a derivative project of DeGods. So if you can't afford the DeGod, they made a derivative project that's more affordable, under an ETH. So this is this one here. We can see here. I like Utes too. And again, yeah, if you get a Ute, it's a derivative of DeGod, so you instantly get put into the whole ecosystem that they got going on. You get to also, it makes a coin for holding these things. So really like them. I mean, it's just normal looking bullshit. This one's cool. As you can see, the things that I'm usually into when it comes to NFTs are the ones that look weird. Or it's like, wait a second, those glasses are different. Like, I don't know if I like this, but I like those glasses. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at the eyewear. Polka dot 2%. Oh, okay, so 2% of the whole collection has that. You see what I mean? Hey, this one's hard. It's got the money bands on the side of his head. That's hard. Hey, all right. I don't know. We're just like 2 hours in, and I'm just over here looking at NFTs now. Damn, you know I'm zen as fuck right now. Doodles. That's a good one. Someone said get a pudgy penguin. We could look at them. They're kind of. I mean, they're cute for the women, for the women's out there. If you're a girl, you might like it. If you're a man and you're looking to holler at a girl or a woman because you're a man, maybe get her doodles or a pudgy penguin. She'll give up the cheeks. But yeah, doodles, this is a good one to get your hands on. Even though it's centralized, it is one of the original collections to come out, and it looks like they burned too. What the fuck? Yeah, they burned some doodles. This is a 10,000 collection. There's 2 doodles missing. I wonder where those 2 doodles went. Where'd the doodles go? See right here, size of the collection is 10,000, but there's only 998. There's 2 missing. Need some answers. Got to go to the doodles camp to figure that part out. That's where the DYOR comes in. Oh, I really like this one though. This first one that shows up for 1.5 ETH. I really do. I like this like a fire background. Notice how like some of these are just plain. Actually, most of these, as soon as I go down, most of these are plain. Here's another fire background. Most of them are plain. Looks like we got some stars. Most are plain. All right, so yeah, that fire background, that's hard. Also, these gradient ones look like they're pretty cool too. Or you can get a doodles that looks like you if you're really one of those motherfuckers. I need mine to look like me because I smoke stove, so I'm gonna get one that got smoke a stove, bro. I feels. So pudgy penguins, like I said, these are just cute looking things. Pudgy penguins, obviously. Pudgy penguins. That's all they are. That's what I said. Maybe buy it for a girl for a Christmas present. Like, hey, I got you one of these pudgy penguins. It says vote for pudgy. She'll be like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, you gotta find the cutest one though. Let's see. These are all pretty cute though. Kind of hard not to. Hey, this one's fucking dope. Actually, this one is hard. I'm gonna give you my two cues on this one. This one is hard because number one, penguins are black, white, and orange feet. So this is OG penguin body. It's got the yellow glasses, no mouth, so it's shutting the fuck up forever. You know what I'm saying? It's got a ski mask on forever. All right, and then it's holding the roses because it's peaceful. With the boat hat because it parties. Fucks with this one. I like this one. 0.4 ETH. That's wild. Hey, it's because the pudgy. That's what I'm saying. The pudgy penguins. You buy this shit for someone who's really into NFTs, and they will drop their jaws. They'd be like, "Yo!" And pudgy penguins. This is crazy too, because this collection is 2,000 or 20,000 pudgy penguins. So they're burning pudgy penguins too. Look at the items are gone down. So maybe that's what we'll start seeing. Maybe that's what the narratives will be in the NFT community. Will be like, hey, we are burning NFTs now, so there's less in circulation, making them more rare. It's the only thing they could do pretty much now, and send the NFTs to a dead address. Damn, RIP. Dun 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 dun. Hopefully we get one more dump. Hey, this one's kind of cute too with the fish on top of its head. Oh, all of them don't have mouths. Oh, never mind. Those things are ugly though. This one's fire, bro. The motherfuckers, the MFers, excuse me. This one's not cheap at all. 0.6 ETH. They're holding the floor well over here. These chads are not letting this one go for low. Yeah, if I really could swoop a flexible NFT, it 100% would be one of these. An MFer, man, these things change the game. Beans. So beans, this is also another really good one to look at. Beans is a derivative of this Azuki, I don't know. But this brand has a lot of drama with it. So long story short, first came this, and they did a bunch of VC funding, raised all this money, and then basically sold all their NFTs on the community. So luckily, they have a lot of believers, and people fought through the FUD, and they've been able to keep these NFTs priced at 5 ETH. And you can go and do your research on this. This was one that was fucked up for NFT community because, yeah, the insider trading on this one was nuts. So since there was so much inside trader stuff going on, the creators, they came out with a derivative called Beans. And then Beans came out to be sidekicks to this thing, right? So a bunch of people who had those, they could mint Beans. And then now they pushing Beans. So, and you can see the Beans approach is a little bit more fun, thicker line art, the capture cute, capture cool. You know what I'm saying? Actually, this one's pretty cool. If you want to get into the community, actually, this one's pretty fucking hard. What the fuck? Actually, hold on. What the fuck? Look at this one. Damn, $620 though. God damn, this is kind of cool though. With the shiesty mask on and the ledger. That's hard though. Shiesty with a ledger though. Damn. If you entered the community with this NFT, they gotta respect you. They gotta say you're yeah. Damn, this thing is changing hella hands. They must be trading this inside the community. Send me some ETH and I'll send you the fucking thing. Yeah, that might be a smart way to play this too. If you're looking at getting in some NFTs, I would definitely do that. On all of these NFTs, there should be at the very top. Oh, except the MFers, they talk and communicate through Twitter. They don't have a Discord. But all of these other ones, they should have a Discord. They don't have a Discord because their Discord is this Discord. So you get into this Discord and you get the Bean stuff too. But it's good to join these companies' Discords so that maybe you can find an ARB opportunity on something and get your hands on it now before, you know, like I've been saying on the stream. I'm just having fun right now looking at NFTs because I'm at the end. This one, bruh, from Sonic Obama Inu. They made their own NFTs. Sonic Obama Inu. Hard to say that one. But yeah, they made their own NFTs if you know about that shitcoin. And this is the P.o.P where you can buy it and find yourself joining the gang. 1 ETH though. 1 ETH to join the gang. I don't know what you get. I'm not joining. Cool Cats. Man. Oh my god. Cool Cats are 1.5 ETH, man. I might have to get a Cool Cat, bro. This shit gonna be on Disney Channel. I swear to God. After the Cool Cat event I went to in 2022, man. Cool Cats is so VC backed, bro. They have Shopify in their corner. Whoever is pumping money behind Cool Cats putting money behind Shopify. So Cool Cats could be a really, really good item to have. And again, here we go with this hopium. But long story short, when the NFTs was pushed to me in 2020, it was about being a part of the growth of the artists, getting a share of their art, right? I'm buying a share of, I forget the original guy's name. Let's see if they pull it here. Oh, they don't. But the original dude who made this, he was a line artist who just went to pop-up art events, and he would sit down in his booth and he would do line art and he would draw this cat. And then from time, people picked up on the cat, and then NFTs came out in 20. He made NFTs. So in 2021, he made Cool Cats, right? And now, like, again, this is essentially a derivative of that dude's art that you can own, and everyone is pricing it at 0.5 ETH per derivative. And that's the only way you're going to get in is if one of these motherfuckers let it go for less than that. So I can't wait for NFTs to come back, man. That's the most fun speculative event. Art is so overrated. What do you think about Ventura NFT marketplace launching on Pulse Chain? I think anything launching on Pulse is going to be good. Adoption wise from the community of crypto, I don't know if it'll adopt that well. I'm pissed that we're gonna just allow like OpenSea to just like shit on everybody. But there's nothing we could do about it. It's just too webbed in. I think we should have stopped OpenSea when it was like hard to understand. If you remember OpenSea in 2018, 19, maybe that's when we should have rug pulled it. But it didn't look like this. It was really hard to tell what was going on. Yeah, after that, it kind of just falls off. You see the volume and the ETH drops. I mean, you can go down here. I guess there's some winners still. We got CyberKong, OG, On-Chain Monkeys, OG. I just don't like that it's a monkey. It's just the black in me. Goblin Town, WTF. The biggest troll in crypto history. Somebody invented this at the height of the market and put it out and said, hey, we're buying these ugly goblins now because, goblin, right? So this was a 100% cash grab, and it's actually created a community because now so many people bought in on the hype that they're just trapped with these ugly ass NFTs, man. Trapped with them. Let's see the highest spend on this. Look at this thing. I'm gonna be mean. No, I'm just gonna be. I'm not gonna. We'll keep that energy somewhere else. But whose sister is that? All right, yeah. See, like 4 months ago, this came out the top of our 23 market. This thing is holding value. Actually, they're selling it for a lot higher. Wow, one just sold 2 hours ago. That is different. Yeah, one just sold 2 hours ago. Was the one that I'm looking at, and they relisted it for much higher. You see, much higher. So that's why I'm kind of thinking NFTs are about to start coming back on everyone because they're so distracted about price go up in coin land. They're gonna forget about the NFTs. And I got here because I started talking about NFT coins and watching out for these making moves based on NFTs regaining that popularity, regaining that interest from the outside crowd in, like there's some rare loser boys up here right now for sale, bro. They got the Barney Boba loser boy, 0.1 ETH. Why the fuck did I get in this Zendog game? Yeah, that's dead ass Zendog game money right there. I could have got this shit. Fuck. Boba Barney, bro. Yeah, I need to get a loser boy club. I might just pull the trigger on this one right now. I need some fucking crypto though. Oh, 24? Hey, no one buy this one. This one's mine, bro. I'm gonna get this one later on. NFTs are so fucking back. Let's fucking go. Community of bag holders. That's NFTs, bro. And then when it comes back, you go hard. Like, but look at this one. Oh my, I can't even explain it. Y'all see it tomorrow though. I'm gonna go live again at 11 a.m. I might do 10:30. I'm actually go back to. I'm probably gonna end up going back to 9 a.m. guys. I'm not gonna lie. Starting at 11 just has my whole day fucked. So I want to shout out for my West Coast peeps, but maybe we'll do a later stream in the day or something for the West Coast peeps, so that when y'all waking up, y'all can get some extra info. But from an East Coast standpoint. 9 a.m. will be the rock. That's when I got the most energy. This one is cool as fuck. Air Doodle. Man, I can't believe somebody's just leaving this hanging. All right, we're gonna see what happens next. Community of bag holders. And yeah, going into today, what we want to see on Zen is I want to see Zen hold 51. So 60 is 51. So right now it's at 60 62. So I'm hyped. I don't give a fuck. But as long as it stays above this, we should be good. We want to hold this area for like the next 4 to 5 days. Like if anything, yeah, this weekend after Halloween going into November 1st, I wouldn't mind seeing Zen back there, to be honest. Fuck it. If it rolls back over there, then we at least know that if it recovers, then we know that this was the chin check of this, to be like, all right, November might be a full up moment for Zen. no stopping, because we waited till the end of October to start our pump. So November, it could be the real pump, you know, going into higher levels, making new higher highs, creating new ranges where we trade around and we're not necessarily at what we believe is in lower lows, like going lower. That might have been set in that 1 year, dude. And that makes a lot of sense. 1 year after Zen was made, the bottom was set. If it was truly shit, it should have kept going. But since it caught a bottom and now it's moving, we're more likely to go up than go down. I feel you, Dioslan. I can hear you now. We're going down. But yeah, we're more likely to go up than go down. We just got to take out some of these ranges and hold some of the support, and we're good. For sure. Root for Zen, man. Root for fucking Zen, bro. Root for it. DXN, on the other hand, Ross need to do something, man. Fuck. When is he going to do something? Everybody putting all this pressure on Jack Levin, but we are drowning over here. I'm about to just get the fuck all out of this shit and just never look back, to be honest. I'm going back to NFTs. I can't take it anymore. And once I can't take it anymore, that's when it's going to make the mega move. So I might freak the market out, sell and buy back right after ours. So I'm just kidding. I don't know. Roz, do something. Roz, do something. Do something. And then Zen blocks. We're still blocking over here. Let's see where we are. Transactional wise. Yeah, and thanks for even been rocking with me all day. I know I'm just chilling, giving my 2 Satoshis. Shout out Crypto Blood. But yeah, on Wednesdays, members only stream, 12 p.m. AMAs, talking strategy, talking, charts, learning new things. It's a lot of good things going on in that chat there. So it is a $10 tier, but that's just $10 a month. So $10 for 4 weeks of AMAs. That's pretty dope, bro. That's literally, how many times is 4 going to 10? 6. So that's $6 a stream, basically. Or not even. 4, 10. That's $2. Yeah, you're getting like around $2.50 per stream, man. Broke asses. But yeah, looking at regular blocks right now. My regular blocks are stacking. Uni blocks are stacking. No supers yet, but we're gonna keep working. Zen blocks, we're building. This is gonna be huge. People don't want it to be, but it's already going, just like Zen. The only way they're gonna stop it is if they shut the whole planet off. So we'll see if that's gonna happen. So we think that's also gonna happen if nukes fall from the sky, but I don't know. Yada yada yada. Hey, y'all have a good rest of y'all Tuesday. I'll catch you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking that Zen world. Peace.